Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 7 of MCEternal, where I'm just kind of thinking about what am I going to do today. That's a really good question. I'm thinking I did a little bit of mining between episodes, cleared out my flux bore, basically ran out of power real fast on that. We can see a bunch of things, actually worked out pretty smoothly here for us, so that's cool. And I've been trying to just charge my flux capacitor. So he's up to 3 million RF, so that ain't terrible, right? He's charging slowly but surely. I'm just trying to burn through all the charcoal that I got from my tree farm just a bit ago. But trust me, I am very happy. I am a happy dyer because I've got my dank null, I've got my flux bore. So I think now might not be a terrible time to investigate the potentials of clearing out some terrain and looking into the possibility of having a base outside of a hole in the ground. I think having a larger open area to live in, probably a standard 9x9. Now that said, if you guys want to continue submitting ideas for cool builds to live in, I would be all about that. So consider that as a possibility, right? If you wanted to do some copy-paste structures, send them my way. Just tweet them at me. That's probably the best way. So send them over Twitter and I'll see them, and that would be cool. Now that said, I do want to get started building. So let's take a look at what we can do today to get ourselves a really cool looking base. So we're building a base, right? Building gadget time? Booyah. That reminds me, I really got to get to work on updating building gadgets. Charging all the items. Woot. Alright, so that's cool. You'll start getting power. I guess 6 to 1.5 dozen the other. I guess we might as well do that, and then we can let you start charging again. That works, right? So hey, we got a building gadget. Yay! That's cool. I wouldn't mind a destruction gadget also, because these things are cool, but I think that requires another ender pearl, and I've only got one. Is there a sneaky unripe pearl, huh? Oh, ender minis. That's terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that that's a thing. So like a sneaky cool way to make ender, I don't know if that tells you how long it takes to run, but maybe. Because I think I have one of those, don't I? And like I could buy one on the market. That's cool. I think my best bet is probably just killing enderman. That would probably be your best bet. Anyway, let's, because, yeah, having a nice open area would be cool, and voiding is a good way to go about that. Also, as a result of getting this, the ender here, see when I right click, it goes on the ground? Using the ender, it goes straight into my inventory. Thank you, Direct. That is super handy right there. It's the Direct upgrade. It basically makes things go directly into your inventory. Hey, I bet that's why they call it that. Also, between episodes, I made a bag. Look at that, a little backpack. That is from the improved backpacks mod. It's a bauble, so it can go on your back slot, or it'll go into your, armor slot, but that's not a good place for it. And it does exactly like you might think. You have a hotkey, boom, and it opens up the backpack and it stores items. It's, it's cool. It does its job. All right, worms. You should probably stop existing at this point. So I'm thinking what I'll do is just clear out a nice area here to live within, and that would be good. Now, did I get... Yes, I do have dirt in my dank null. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Boom. So living outside here would be a good time, right? So let's... What I'm going to do is clear this terrain area, and we'll be back in a few minutes once said clearing is complete. You know what I really need is a magnet. That's what I could really use right now. Can we make one of those real quick? Like a lickety-split? I don't see why not, right? Let's put away some junks that we don't need at the moment. Good enough. I got a flower terrarium for a quest reward. I don't know what that does. Might be cool. Yeah, I have no idea what I need to make a electro bore magnet, but I guess Invar is on the to-do list. Probably also going to need... I grabbed every metal except silver. Well, I also didn't grab lead, and I probably need that as well. So yeah, I always like to jump straight up to, you know, this tier of magnet, because they're pretty good. Alright, so there's where we're going to need Invar and Electrum. Sweet. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to trash this Invar and Copper Nugget. It's such a small amount of resources, I don't need it. And I'll just be okay without. So everybody go home. And I have to get back to mining, so what I'm going to do is turn you on. You're an empty blacklist, which means you'll magnet all the things. You should start charging up that and my flux spore, and you can get back to charging. Would be cool. What I also need to do is get like an energy cell or something with which to store power. All right, back to clearing out terrain. Oh man, it's nice. It's nice having this again. All right, back in a minute. So this is going pretty well. I just feel like it could go better. What if we threw some efficiency on this thing? Not a terrible idea. I think I could pull that off, right? I've got the resources for efficiency. I may not have another feather. If that's true. I could probably find a chicken nearby, right? Cleaning up inventory, be right back. Alright, so quickie efficiency 5. Sounds like a good time. And then to combine these, 6 levels. Come on, please have enough. Yay. Barely enough, but enough nonetheless. So that'll make my mining operation just that much better. Oh, it made it nighttime too. So maybe I'll just make it a little bit easier for me to mine. And I would very much like that. And then it's just a matter of getting a couple more resources to get this flux spore fully upgraded. And then we have like a really cool mining tool. And I'd be all about that. Let's see how this thing mines now. That is definitely faster feeling. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. That's what's up. Yeah, now we're cooking. That was definitely a worthwhile upgrade. Oh, I'll just do this. That's how you clear out a big area, guys. Alright. Back in a bit. Alright, building gadgeted up. So we'll make like a temporary permanent home. I mean, I say temporary, but we all know. We all know how it's gonna go. But hey, nice open area. What I want now is an exchanging gadget. So I got a lot of, the reason I didn't destruction gadget, aside from the fact that I didn't have the resources to make it, but the main reason was I wanted all the dirt so I could use it to get more stuff. Cool. So that's cool. So let's organize this up. I should really, really look into getting, you know, better. But once I have a base going, I'll feel a little bit better about our position in life, right? We'll be able to feel nicer about stuff. All right, so with that all covered, I still don't know what these things are. Something from Bewitchment. Now let's get an exchanging gadget, which will be another couple of diamonds, right? So 2 of you, 1 of you, 2 of you, and 4 of you. And that's cool. And then I should be able to just boop. Well, that seems cool. And let's turn off fuzzy mode for a minute. Well, I guess turn on fuzzy mode. You know, I programmed the mod. I should know the difference between turning on and off fuzzy mode. But, you know, I forget sometimes. That feels pretty good to me. Clear up this beach area. And granted, I'm exchanging some grass for dirt, but that's okay. See, that looks pretty cool. Nice and flattened out terrain. Just gonna flatten out this wall because I did a so-so job. Beautiful. Looks cool to me. There. Once the grass settles in, I think that'll feel nice and clean, right? The only thing to work on now, I would say, what we could do is maybe something like this-ish, just to give it a little bit of a little bit more of a natural look to it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, this should be a cool way to replant some things, right? Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to hit. That is roughly what I want. Really? I didn't get that many saplings from this? Yeah, good enough. I'll take it. Yeah, saplings for days. Alright, so I just cut down some more trees because I'm actually low on whatchamacallit again. Give me some charcoal here, would you guys? I need to get things smelting again. Boop. And a boop. Alright, you be done. You do this, and you go back to this mode. And that should be cool. Alright. Actually, no, you can stay in there. You're probably about done. Alright, back in a minute. Alright, guys, let's get a basic house going, right? Obviously, just a quick starter home should be fine. 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, cool. Alright, not too shabby. And does that look about right? Yeah, I think that looks about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I misclicked somewhere. There we go. Just getting, you know, the foundation of a base going, right? Just so we have somewhere to live that's not in a super cramped hole. I think that's reasonable, right? I don't think there's anything terribly wrong with that. Actually, no. And back in a minute when this is done, because you guys have seen me build this kind of house before. So to be honest with you guys, I don't even know if this is going to be, like, my permanent residence. I may wind up just saying, like, forget it, let's go live somewhere else, right? So I'm really not sure if this is where I'm going to live forever. But for now, it's just going to be a situation. Like, I kind of want to do... Oh, am I out of coal again? Yeah, I think I am. I kind of would love, if I could, to do, like, a desert base. I might want to do that. We'll have to see, though, if that's, you know, in the cards or not. So I have a few pieces of glass. I could probably... You're sandstone. I meant for you to be sand. That'll do. Right? And then you'll auto-import from there. So that should be cool. Okay. Good deal. Just have a little bit of glass going on here. Okay. Easy peasy. Getting some glass installed. Actually... Somehow I forgot to do this. There we go. Much nicer. Cool. So this is an easy thing to do. Pop into that corner, that and that, and then we can get a few more glass going on. Now, clearly I'm going to need a little bit more glass than that, so let me just finish building up the house here. And then I think I'd like to pop over to the Nether real quick. Sounds like a terrible idea, so let's do it. The reason I want to go to the Nether, I want to check out maybe grabbing a few bits of glowstone and just seeing what the Nether's all about in this pack, because I suspect it's gonna be a little bit ridiculous. I might be wrong. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, we'll see. Back in a few. Alright, so this should be a pretty easy move, mostly due to the fact that we haven't really done a lot yet in this series. So we're going to quickly get everybody moved into the main base here. You can come with me, you can come with me. You can finish smelting whatever you're smelting, I don't really care. You can come out of here and do this. What I'm going to do is just real quick get my main base set up and running. I don't think there's anything too fancy to bring along here. How's my inventory looking? Not bad. So I made storage crate keepers real quick and tossed them all into this thing, just so everybody has their inventory, which means I should have no problem doing this. So I'm just going to down the line it, yeah. And that seems reasonable to me. I'll talk about that candle in a minute. Oh, hello, weird spider. So then over here we'll have kind of the setup that we had down there, right? I guess you're the right one. Yep. 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 Sweet. So that's miscellaneous junk. That would be mob drops. That would be plants and flowers. That would be dust and gems. That would be metals. And that would be blocks. Beautiful. How's this thing doing, by the way, of cobble? Not terrible. Could always have a little bit more, but it's fine. Alright, not terrible at all. Okay, what I'll probably want is you to chill in a corner somewhere. Miscellaneous junk is getting kind of full, but so I'll have to make a new one of those eventually, but we should be able to pull it off. And this base will definitely initially look very similar to what I set up in my previous Let's Play in the FTB Revelation series, but, you know. So that's going to be a thing. It's a nice starter. It really is. Like, I mean, if I'm just trying to get up and running with, like, the basics and the bare necessities so that I can get into some cooler stuff, I think that this is not a bad approach, right? Like, try and get some cool, fun things going. I mean, it would be neat, right? Now, this is a peace candle. I got this as a quest reward for the Make a House a Home quest. And it basically prevents natural mob spawning in a 3-chunk radius around it, right? So what I'll probably do is stick you in here. Now, he did seem to need to be on the ground. So let's just stick you in this corner for now, and that'll be good enough. And that should prevent spawning in chunks. Kind of-ish. Alright, let's get our magic wand out so I can zap dudes as needed with arc. So arc is slower, but doesn't require aiming. So that's cool. Let's bring you with us, Mr. Crafting Table. I may or may not need the furnaces. I'll leave them in here for now. You guys should maybe be done with things. Not as done as I'd like you to be. Actually, yes, I do need these guys. Sweet. Okay, cool. Now, I wouldn't mind getting... And that's another reason I'm going to want to go to the Nether, is if I can look into some kind of... Do we have ender tanks in this pack? We do have ender tanks. So we have some way, probably, of transferring lava. So we could do the Magmatic Generators, like always a good early game power source. I'm not going to do Actually Additions Canola, because I did that in FTB Revelations. So I'll look into another power source to keep our base running. We'll obviously start with Magmatic, though, because that's always like a good starting point. Elevators would also be cool. That's going to require ender pearls, though, and wool, a copious amount. And you know what I should do also, before I forget, is I should get my my little farm going up again. So I should get my, what are they, sassel or whatever they were called, seeds. Not agave. Not chickpeas, not lentils. Sisal, yeah, that's him. Is that all I have? Do I plant these directly, or are there seed versions of those? I guess there's seed versions of those. All right, that's fine. And then a bunch of seeds. And if I had any worms, that would be cool, but I don't. So, actually, I guess apples can stay in there. That's fine. And we should have... oh, good, I do have one of these. Give me... Oh, not that many. 2 of you? So I can make a quick hoe. So I can set up my... I had to break my farm, and having that up and running again would be good. So where do I want to put that dude? Maybe like... maybe over here? Wouldn't be terrible. I'll just clear out some of this tall grass. Okay. And we could have... yes, build to me, but I'd like you to be dirt. That looks cool. We'll put a bucket of water here, and then we can till the earth around it. Boy, do I have a lot of junk. We're already at the point where I have to be really careful about breaking blocks because of how fast my pick is. That's not bad for this episode number, right? Like, that is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, you guys don't actually need to be a thing. Good. Alright, cool. Organizing. Hey, look, another one of those trader dudes. They spawn somewhat frequently. Now, the good news is, tilling this land, I did get a few worms, so that's cool. So I'll put a worm there, and a worm there, and that could be another worm, right? So we'll start with some sisal and some seeds getting worm power. Especially because I don't have a lot of this sisal, however you pronounce it stuff. I think I set this up so that I could do this, right? Yeah, I did. Did you guys know that was a thing you could do with building gadgets? Well, today you learned. I purposely made it a point so you could plant seeds with them. When I was originally testing it, like, you have to copy block states sometimes, and like the early version of building gadgets was such, this was hilarious, that when you copied fully grown wheat, it would place fully grown wheat. So using a seed, right? Because like Minecraft is a little bit fuzzy about what blocks equal what items and vice versa. So it was a little tricky to get that kind of well balanced out. So like early versions of it, I think when we were testing it on Forgecraft, it totally was the case that like you would copy fully grown wheat with the building gadget, and then when you placed it in the world, it would be fully grown already. So you just like place a bunch of seeds and they would be fully grown, you'd break them, and then over and over again. So yeah, that was a thing. It was a fun thing. It was a fun thing. Okay, so you're going to be redstone furnace. You're going to be a pulverizer. You guys will probably invert, so you're going to go that way. You can do that, and that's cool. Pulverizer. We'll do that. So you'll feed in, out, right? This looks familiar. I know that. There's just nothing I can do about it, because if you look at the tech tree for this pack, like, thermal's really the first tech tree there is. Like, so like I can't do Ender IO. I can't do mechanism until I get further into the pack. So, I mean, like, I acknowledge that this looks very familiar, and I apologize for that, but, I mean, there's just unfortunately nothing I can do. So, we'll just stick with it and go from there. Cool. You know what I would like to do? I don't think Torchmaster's in the pack. So, I'd love to have a Feral Flare Lantern. I love those. For now, we're going to have to use normal torches. I will probably add Feral Flare Lanterns to the pack. So, just keep that in mind. And don't be surprised if I do. Now, granted, I do have that candle thingy, so it should prevent mob spawns in the chunks. So we shouldn't be getting mob spawns in here because of that thing, but I still want to be careful. Alright, so as much as this sounds like a bad idea, I would also like to sneak into the Nether. I'm well armored enough to do such a thing, right? So I'm thinking I'll, like I did in my last series, stick my Nether portal in that mining cave area. Just so that it's far enough away that it doesn't, like, annoy me to hear the sound of everything. And then in addition to that, I would like to, maybe real quick, where is my crafting table? There we go. You can go back here. Should I use I kind of like the not keeping your inventory crafting table, if I'm being honest, right? This is gonna be like a temporary storage chest, because I haven't finished taking care of this stuff. But I definitely want to pop into the Nether, and then what I'm going to do between episodes is I will dig out a basement for myself install Feral Flare Lantern as a mod, and then make one with the glowstone we get out of the Nether. Does that sound cool? So then I have to have torches everywhere, and you guys just know how much I love torches everywhere. So that should be a fun thing. So, wow, that was just super fast, wasn't it? I mean, I do like how fast that is. So what we'll probably do... Actually, yeah, I probably want to... This will be our portal, right? Can I make it that size? I think I can, right? Portals can be pretty much any size. Right? It's a little bit smaller than I think your traditional, but it works. Cool. It's the amount of obsidian I have. That's what's going to support it. All right, let's see what the Nether looks like in this pack. I am terrified. Terrain gen, go. Go, terrain gen. Oh, there we go. Took a few minutes, but... Oh, we have this stuff. Remember Tiberium ore? That's not fun. Okay, cool. You have visited the Nether. I agree. I was there for that part of this. So, you wanted me to make an enchanting table before I went to the Nether? That's not what happens. Oh, we have these things? Oh, no. I hate these guys. Remember these guys? Are you guys aggressive? Like, what's up with aggressive pigmen? Is he festive in that he looks exactly like Netherrack? Oh no, he's the guy who throws TNT. What is going on? This Nether, though. Alright, I'm running. Alright, nobody panic. Nobody panic. That was an adventure. Our first little step into the Nether went about as well as I would have expected for this pack. Maybe even worse. That's okay. We'll be fine. So, real quick, hey, I got some blaze powder. That's cool, mob droppy stuff. Let's put away some of this. Mob droppy stuff goes in here. What I'm going to also do is say Netherrack is a thing that goes in there. That's cool. We got a lumberjack bag. I don't like these things so much. They usually just have junky wood in them or some kind of random sapling, but it's all good. Put that away. All right, cool. What I would love to have is more food. So real quick, I'm just going to make more of that stuff and smelt it up. It occurs to me that my furnace is not really well powered yet, so let's get a steam dynamo and get you attached. Cool. And, man, we don't have anything. You know what I could do? Come here, you. You go away. This should work, right? And it just goes faster. It doesn't actually use more RF total. So I think we'll be fine to do that. It's a nice way to do it, right? Not too bad. Alright, you re-equip. Now we have plenty of food. Back to the Nether we go. Little adventure, little check out the place. Little hope for not a lot of death. So why are the pigmen, like, hostile to me? Like, by default. I didn't attack any pigmen. They definitely seem hostile, though. So if you guys want to go, let's go. They definitely have that I'm getting angry at you, direwolf noise to them now. Oh boy. Look, they started it, guys. You were all here. What is that giant fireball of death? Oh no, baby. I hate the babies. I got him. Is that just a regular old blaze, or... Oh, I hate these things, too. Because they move so laggy-like. They're all stuttery. Sweet. Oh, that's gold. Okay, cool. Just figuring out what everything is. Nether iron ore. Is that just giving me nuggets? Ugh, that's awful. These guys drop leather, don't they? Why are they attacking me? I didn't do anything to them. That's what's up. Dire with the magic missile. Ah! Who's shooting me? There he is. This magic missile's a pretty good weapon. Not for nothing. I'm looking forward to having a better wand. Alright, cool. So our nether doesn't look terrible. I mostly came down here for some glowstone, and I'm mostly not seeing a lot of it. But I'll take some, what is this? Nether lapis ore? Sure. This looks like cobalt. I guess I was not capable of mining that. Nether gold deposit. Is that the same thing? You're giving me gold nuggets? I guess. I got a golden hammer somehow. Oh, and I got a music disc. That's cool. Remember this stuff. Remember Tiberium ore? Yeah. So the nether ores in this pack seem to, bye, buddy. Seem to drop nuggets. I hear a blaze. And I see one of those dudes. Look, these guys are all about just coming at me. Man, I hope there's a way to, like, store more magical energy in the future wands. I'm assuming that is the case. Liking Electro Bobs. Liking it. Can't wait. Oh boy, I'm bouncy, I forgot. Can't wait to try more Electro Bobs. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Are you gonna come at me, bro? You kind of are, aren't you? Alright. So, hey you. Let's get some netherrack going on here. Got him. Ore bag, huh? Meh. I don't know that I need this golden hammer, right? From Dungeon Tactics? I don't know enough about it to throw it in the garbage right now. Go Dire Bridge. Okay. Alright, mission for glowstone was a success. Man, this place is crazy. I have no idea where I'm going. Don't even think about it. TNT thrower. Throws TNT blocks at you. Who thought that up? I want to know. Alright, so what I'm going to do down here is I'll just spend a little bit more time exploring. Oops. Got you. I'll spend a little bit more time exploring and killing whatever comes my way. And then we'll come back next episode, maybe a little bit more exploration. The base is pretty much good enough for now, right? I just wanted a basic base. We'll get a basement going. I think maybe you should be number 4. Because I'm like muscle memorying to 4 for a ranged weapon. Okay, that looks good. Sweet. Okay, I could probably get up there and get that glowstone and then call it to go home time. Alright. Dynamo 20 signing off. I hate little baby zombies, especially baby zombie boy. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. For now, take it easy, guys.